Dr. Michael Klapper recently published a DHA update YouTube video about supplementing with algae oil to ensure these extra omega-3s convert to DHA and EPA in order to prevent brain shrinkage and dementia. To see if his omega-3 levels would be lowered by removing algae oil from his diet if he added chia seeds, flax seeds, hemp seeds, and a handful of walnuts, Dr. Klapper got tests when he was supplementing with algae oil, and he retook the test after he stopped consuming algae oil, but this time with the added nuts and seeds. Dr. Fuhrman, another respected plant-based doctor, recommends algae oil and about 2 ounces of raw nuts and seeds. Dr. Klapper's omega-3 test results from 2 different labs showed that his omega-3s had dropped about 1 point after discontinuing algae oil, even though he added plenty of nuts and seeds. Dr. Klapper now recommends all vegans supplement with algae oil, even though he recognizes that the current inaccurate and indirect omega-3 index tests do not show the number of DHA neurons in the brain. The problem with algae oil supplements is they typically include other unsavory ingredients, including sunflower oil. Sunflower oil has a high omega-6 ratio and is a saturated fat. The problem with foods that contain high omega-6s is they cancel out the benefits of omega-3s. The second ingredient in Dr. Fuhrman's DHA EPA algae oil is sunflower oil, which not only is high in omega-6s, the fat we get too much of, but is high in saturated fat. Dr. Esselstyn, whose specialty is reversing heart disease, says saturated fat should be as close to 0 as possible. Dr. McDougall doesn't recommend algae oil because the body converts plant foods naturally to EPA and DHA. It's not necessary to take a supplement to reach a certain number on a test score, especially if that optimal level is comparing fish eaters instead of healthy vegans. We should eat vegan sushi with nori seaweed, which contains iodine and omega-3s. Previously, I tried 2 different brands of organic algae oil supplements, and both times ended up with painful whole body hives that lasted for weeks. Algae can be contaminated with bacteria and trigger hives, which is an allergic reaction. If someone is going to choose an oil to get more omega-3 fats, flaxseed oil would be a much better choice than algae oil. But I'm not a fan of oils because they are processed pure fat and contribute to heart disease. Flaxseed oil can also go rancid quickly. I suggest Dr. Klapper to retake the tests, but this time omit all nuts, even walnuts, since nuts have more omega-6s than omega-3s. Avoid all oils. Add 1/4 cup of either soaked chia seeds or ground flax seeds, and avoid all other seeds due to their high omega-6s. Dr. Brooke Goldner recommends 1/2 cup of chia or flax daily, but she admits she overdoses clients on omega-3s who have an autoimmune condition to help them heal quickly, sometimes as fast as 6 weeks. I'm going to up my flax intake, omit nuts, and supplement with a whole plant food protein powder with naturally occurring B12 that contains all 9 essential amino acids that a vegan bodybuilder recommended when it's back in stock. I've put that video on the end screen if you want to learn more about it. Hopefully Dr. Klapper will watch this video and we'll hear an update from him soon. I've put his video in the description below if you want to watch it. I did find a DHA from Garden of Life without sunflower oil and what appears to be clean ingredients in the description below if you still want to supplement with algae oil. Let me know if you have any questions.